Hi, I'm Mike Ferraro, and I'd like to talk to you today about the new Ronix August. For years, the industry has scaled down pro models, and we weren't really giving the kids a board that was addressing their needs. And keeping all that in mind, what I wanted to do is I wanted to design a board that would give the young rider a real user-friendly, want to go and wakeboard again type thing. I didn't want a board that was going to catch edges. I didn't want a board that was going to be real aggressive. And we have seen that in the past with pro models scaled down. So I really kept in mind, there is a difference in kids riders. There is a difference in the kids' needs. And we really needed to address all the simple things. From a kid doing an invert, there's a lot of little guys that are doing inverts, to a kid that's just learning how to do a surface 180. So what we needed to do is make the board work at both ends. I'm really proud of what we came up with, because we came up with a board that works at both ends. Okay, asymmetrical shapes. So the toe side edge is different than the heel side edge. We've played with fins to try to come up with a fin length and a fin depth. Placement too, that will allow the board to set a really easy edge. The rocker line is a little bit more than a normal rocker line, and what we did is we did that so kids at slower speeds, when they're turning the board and doing surface turns, the board will have less chance to catch an edge. And it makes also for a softer landing for the kids. The one thing about the board is you really need to give your kid a chance, let them demo it. It's a board, the size of the board works for the small, light guys, even with the bigger guys. So if you look at it as an investment, you're going to be riding this board for 3, 4, 5 years. You're not going to grow out of it. The thing is, give your kid a chance. You just don't know how good they can be until they get on the right product. Before, we were giving kids pro models and scaling them down. Now there is a board specifically designed for kids.
Mod Pour Foam, a stiffer, lighter, super saucy core. This demanding alternative foam is made from our exclusive blend of atoms, the highest strength to weight ratio we've ever tested, setting the standard of the most refined recipe. Chrome glass, our lightest weight glass. A woven construction brings less swing weight and increased feel on the water to the board, created for the next generation of grommets. Monocoque, stealing technology from our Formula One mates. What happens here is the bottom glass actually wraps around the top, ensuring a stronger flash line, no longer the weakest board, but incredibly stout. Crypto cable. Different fibers are brewed up and then woven together to make a stronger compound. The crypto cable surrounds the profile of the board, and it's fused together with a Mod Pour core. Combined with a monocoque glass, this cable makes the sidewalls the strongest part of the board, not the weakest. In addition to making the board stronger, it actually makes it torsionally stiffer. This allows the rider to experience more energy on the rail of the board. While other companies use plastic that makes the board a little bit heavier, this fiberglass rope keeps the weight down without sacrificing any of its structural integrities.